Hello, welcome to my videos. In this time, I'm going to talk about the Diego Cocca was fired as Mexican head coach today early by the Mexican Federation Football Commissioner, the Juan Carlos La Bomba Rodriguez, because the Mexican commissioner decided that Diego Cocca didn't do enough to for the team. So the commissioner say that Diego Coca didn't do these 14 that were very important to decide that he was fired today. The first one that Diego Coca didn't achieve the performance and the targets that the commissioner think that Diego Coca needs to be, like for example achieve the national CONCACAF National League and win it. Remember that Mexico won the third place, but the commissioner wanted that Mexico won this tournament. The second agreement was that the Mexican fans were stay away from the stadium in his period. But to be honest, man, the Mexican fans are stay away from the team because in the last 4 years Mexico have been playing a very bad performance. So this is no all the blame for Diego Cocca against Panama in the third place game. The stadium didn't full in his capacity. It was like 1 or 5% of the all the total stadium. And the third agreement that Diego Cocca didn't make was there was some problem in the logistics because it made that some players weren't okay with what how the Diego Coca decide how to train, how to race, and the hotels because it looks like that some players are going to be more than 40 days in concentration, and this can be tired for the players. In my opinion, they are just whining. And the last very important is that how the Diego Coca was selected as a Mexico head coach, because remember that Diego Coca wasn't the first option. Because Diego Coca, in the moment that he was selected as a Mexican national head coach, he was the head coach of Tigres head coach, and he was the last option because the two best options were Miguel Herrera and Guillermo Almada. To be honest, for me is I'm not okay with this decision because I thought that Diego Coca needed to be the Mexican head coach the 4 years because he was just a starter. And remember that Diego Coca was made champion the Atlas 2 times and for first time in 70 years. But this one more a politic change because the new Mexican Federation Football Commissioner, the Juan Carlos La Bomba Rodriguez, was elected a few weeks ago, later than Diego Coca decision, and he's from the Grupo Televisa that is against the Grupo Orlegui, the group where Diego Coca is from the Grupo Orlegui. So this is one of the reasons that Diego Coca was fired. In my opinion, this is not correct because I thought that Diego Coca he was going to play a very good football to Mexico, but because he just needed time to prove his system. But in his place will be Jaime Lozano, that will be the interim head coach, and just will manage the Mexican national team for the Gold Cup. And I think that I'm not okay that Diego Coca was fired, but I think that Jaime Rodriguez is a very good choice because he knows most of this player. Because remember that Jaime Lozano was the Mexican national teams under 23 that won the third place, the bronze medal in the last Olympics game in Tokyo 2020, and he knows the player like Sebastian Cordova and Henry Martin. They actually are in the squad for the Gold Cup. So I think that Jaime Lozano is going to make a very good championship, tournament in the Gold Cup, and I think that Mexico is going to win that Gold Cup because remember that Mexico is going to play with his best player, and Canada USA are going to play with the B squad. So here's my opinion about the Diego Coca fight as a Mexican national team. and what I think is going to happen with Jaime Lozano as a Mexican interim head coach, Mexican national team. See you.